Whoa!
What?
You know what?
Hey!
Guys, welcome back. We are Normies here with Sopranos Season 1, Episode 3, Denial, Anger, Acceptance. What are our names?
I am Denial Surge.
I am Furious Nubby.
I am Curious Chris.
I'm Acceptance Pat.
There you go.
Thank you.
I love
Pat
this.
understood the assignment. I don't know what the hell you guys
Well, she said furious. I wanted to rhyme with it. I mean, we were doing the stages of grief, but
Then you just said furious again.
yeah, but she broke. She said furious.
He's a curious.
Oh, you said curious.
I said curious, but she said furious because
Yeah.
it's not a. So
I don't know. I just picked
you
an
guys
emotion.
are grief and we're things that rhyme.
We came close.
What are the other ones? What are the other stages of grief?
Denial, anger, acceptance, negotiating, guilt.
Bartering, or that.
That's negotiating.
Bartering.
Is guilt one of them?
I can't remember.
I can't.
7? It's 5. It's the 5 stages.
Did we do anger already?
It's 7, isn't
It's
it?
5 stages of
Denial,
grief.
anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. It is
Depression.
5. What the fuck is the 7 stages?
You're thinking of the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
It's
One of
something,
which-
nothing. Denial. Okay, bargaining and depression is not in there. Okay. Why are we missing bargaining and depression? I wonder.
Because those are for bitches. Denial, real man. Anger, real man. Acceptance, real men.
You think that's what Tony's gonna say in his next therapy session?
Therapy session.
Well, let me tell you, I'm hoping we don't see old mutt get wet.
How do I know you're gonna say that?
How did you know?
Why are you obsessed with this term?
But get wet. God.
Because it reminds me of Pila's muffin cap back blue, and I'm like, oh, I don't like old mutt get wet. I just like to know different euphemisms for like go wet that guy's shirt over there.
Yeah,
Oh.
You know,
We'll put
Well-
his face on the shirt. We'll put his his bleachers in the rafters. We'll put his jersey in the rafters.
Well, on that note, guys, this is not a market substitute. We're watching this on Max. You can watch ahead up on our website, thenormies.com. You can also watch the uncuts, and we are going to get started on this. And we will eventually watch Godfather and
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
But we should
It
do
will
Goodfellas.
happen.
The reason why we should do Goodfellas first is because Goodfellas is one movie.
Yes.
And Godfather is 3.
and Goodfellas is a crime that you guys haven't seen it. I hate
It really is. They mentioned Henry Hill in here. You guys don't even know what the fuck they're
Yeah,
talking about.
I need
You
to add
watched
it to
season
I
1,
will.
episode 20 of Community, and you didn't know what it was doing.
I didn't watch Community with you guys.
This guy,
But you
you
watched
watch
it.
Community.
Yeah, I knew what they were
watched it.
doing.
All right, here we go.
You did watch
Oh, that's right. Truck robberies with Christopher.
What are you doing?
There you go.
What are you
Found this
doing
truck on
over
the side
here?
of the road. Hey, that's the truck. The one that was stolen
Hey.
in Newark?
Why do I feel like I need to put on a
What are you
seatbelt
doing
right
with the
now? I don't know.
truck,
Something
asshole?
might have happened.
Oh, there you go.
It's a gift from Tony Soprano.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
This
yeah.
return may be the biggest score of my whole year. Lucky Tony doesn't shove the cab up your
Remember with
ass.
Bodie?
Yeah.
So he came, but he went back in Baltimore.
Well, then he said to tell Tony thank you, and if there's anything Tony needs, I should give him a call.
Tony? Those fucking junkie fucks, they work for Tony. They hijack Conley's truck, I get it back. I don't make Conley's thanking Tony.
You should have sent a clear-cut signal to it. You fuck with Junior Soprano.
Take it easy. We're not making a Western here.
He dropped the salt.
Mr. Soprano?
What's that, a trick picture out there?
What do you mean?
It's just a picture I bought. We're in a little gallery in Provincetown.
That is a special-made psychological picture.
Is it?
That, what do you call it, test?
Rorschach.
What does that picture say to you?
It says, hey, asshole, we're from Harvard, and what do you think of this spooky, depressing barn and this rotted-out tree we put here?
What?
It's depressing and scary to you?
Got that built right into it.
Tony, no one else sees
How
that.
are
as picture.
things?
Yeah.
Bad.
Artist subjective.
Had a real good week.
I mean, if you're in a Ring movie,
Friend of mine's in the hospital.
different things will
It's
happen.
never pleasant, but otherwise I'm having a good week.
You worried about him?
Jackie's so fucking mean he'll scare that cancer away.
When they hook you up, do you watch to make sure they don't have air in your veins? Or do you think that's just bullshit?
Is a good hospital, sweetheart. Nothing like that's gonna happen here.
He was that middleman, right?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody having a baby or what?
What is in the box?
Hey, sure.
Is it cannolis?
How you waiting for coming?
Paulie, my guy.
And you want me to bring anything back?
Yeah, play the braciole.
That's it. Must be an Italian joke.
See you later. I got some errands.
Yeah, because they made it in the bear.
Give Junior my love.
I will.
Berazzotti.
sent back the fucking truck. Now give me that quart of vinegar peppers he owes me.
Sure.
He's a nice guy, but he's like the Grim fucking Reaper. It's like he knows every guy with a fucking cancer cell and he can't wait to tell you.
You might be a candidate for clinical trials. Stem cell therapies,
Don't you listen. You don't want to hear no more cancer talk. Get the fuck out of here.
See what I gotta deal with.
I knew there was something. Tony, you know that guy Titleman? Owns all that property. That motel down the street from the club.
Yeah. What about it?
The Jew with the black clothes and the curls and everything.
The Hasidic Jew.
Hasidim. I see them, but I don't believe them.
That is good.
Divorce for his daughter. Titleman's son-in-law will not give Titleman's daughter the consent unless Titleman gives him 50% of his
Oh, wow.
They get. Why don't he just,
You know.
Oh.
It's taboo for their religion.
We can't do that.
You don't want to do business with these people.
Oh, no.
There's 25 large in it if we can get him this here get.
Look, I'm getting kind of tired here.
Let's go get a cup of coffee.
Did you ever do choir?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Then my voice changed and this bitch named Victoria ratted on me and I got kicked out.
Oh, that.
That crash you all heard was Meadow Soprano jumping her cue.
Miss Maris, we're really exhausted from studying for SATs.
Are you her lawyer?
No.
Although why they'd schedule the SATs the same week as our recital is...
Same day.
What?
Get kicked out of concert singers, and there goes our best extracurricular.
Goodbye, Berkeley. Hello, Glassboro State.
I cannot wait. So the whole North American landmass is between me and Tony and Carmela.
Tony and Carmela, huh?
So we don't sleep till after the SATs.
Don't
Fair
mind the mess. I wasn't expecting company.
I couldn't wait. I had to see the new house.
Where's King Arthur?
Oh, he's downstairs. There's plumbing.
What's happening with the
I
wallpaper?
love the coziness. Welcome to the neighborhood.
We don't see each other like we used to,
I
and
want that to change.
No. See, friendships can be repaired depending on people.
Could this be Artie Bucco? Hey, come in.
Artie Bucco.
Listen, you need some startup cash, you know, until
Yeah.
the insurance settlement on a restaurant comes.
Insurance. There'll be an Italian president before I see any insurance.
Oh, no.
They're putting us through a second arson investigation.
Oh.
What do they think, you mopped up? You're working stiff, for Christ's sake.
Who would burn down a perfectly good restaurant?
I
Insane.
mean,
He's gonna end up mobbed up before this is all said.
yeah.
Sorry, Artie.
Come on, come in the kitchen. I'll buy you a beer.
I feel like he should get him some kind of money. Just it can't be mobbed up because it's his fault.
Yeah, but would you take money from Tony?
Oh no.
And his wife wouldn't let him. His wife.
Yeah, his wife wouldn't let him.
Which is a reasonable thing to do, knowing Tony.
Mrs.
just,
Bucco.
Maybe just secretly just give money. Titleman.
Have a seat. Thank you.
I gotta figure out this
you
get.
I see.
Oh, these are the Titlemans.
You have a daughter, Mr. Soprano? Call me Tony. What would you do if your daughter was abused by her husband? Talk to him. Yeah, in ball peen hammer.
He's not only harming my daughter,
Oh, shit.
but he's mocking our laws of marriage.
I'm in the carton and waste management business. I'm only here because I'm a friend of Silvio's, you're a friend of Silvio's. And if I can do it, that would make me happy. What's your fucking problem, Al?
Yeah.
Is this Zugendu? It's a Geisenheim and the critic biz, then handle.
Like seriously, every time.
The rabbi goon squads, they used to smack these husbands around to get the divorce. They've been put out of business by the DA's office.
They had Rabbi Goon Squads?
All right, 25%.
I don't understand.
That's because I'm not talking to you.
Du hast beschatten Keulen hier. So, wenn euch besten Leben dicke
Maybe the son-in-law will take 25.
You have a deal.
Oh. What if your son-in-law is okay with 25%? We don't have to kill anyone.
Well, he should probably stop slapping his daughter, right? You can't fucking slap someone's daughter around and then get 25%.
That's fair.
Julio, before lunch, I want you to do betting inventory.
Oh,
You
man.
this?
It's him? Is this guy?
No cervezas, please.
How dare
Oh, he about to get his ass whooped.
Yes, may I help you?
We want to talk to you about your father-in-law.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, he's not here.
We know he's not here, but
Checking the door.
we want to talk to you about him and you.
He's looking around if anybody else is there.
He is.
Any problem I may or may not be having with my family is none of your matter. So get out of here.
Shlomo is a friend of mine.
And you're bragging this? Listen,
He doesn't know.
couldn't possibly
It's going to
understand
happen to
what's
him.
Look, I know him since before I had hair on my pencil. I made this place. The flyers, the car rental drop-off, the business breakfast. It was me.
Polly's too casual about this.
Too casual.
And I intend to get what's mine. Don't embarrass yourself any further.
Oh, God.
Just leave.
You're using the wrong words.
I'm not
Yeah.
embarrassed. You embarrassed?
Oh.
Oh!
You give Shlomo whatever the fuck he wants, and you forget this 50% shit.
Buckus. Say buckus, Paulie. Huh?
What?
That's how they say nothing.
Fuck that. This is how I say nothing.
Oh!
How's that for nothing?
Bro, he was not gonna remember this conversation.
Oh, shit! Stop!
Oh, the ear, dude.
He's not gonna remember the conversation.
He's gonna rupture his
For
eardrum.
pediatric hospital, I'm gonna hire Artie and Charmaine to cater it.
Come on, there's fundraisers. Since when do we open our house to strangers?
We'll live in a little hill town just like our ancestors. Put a big wall around it, and we'll throw burning oil.
Ooh, what's all that racket?
Come on!
Come on.
I tried to find nice things to say about that house.
Ain't that bad.
Was that bad?
Need a little work, that's all.
Those two are so broke.
And insurance will get off its ass.
Do you think it could have been arson?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? Hey!
I can't believe you guys didn't get.
How are you on the phone?
Yeah, how do you hear the music and your phone conversation?
What's going on in here? You trying to damage your inner ears?
We're studying. These are just practice tests and they're brutal.
Lower the volume.
And you're on the phone and the music. Like, come on. It's dark in here.
Yeah, turn on more lights.
Thunder, please,
That's the study
sleepover.
Keep the decibel level down, please. For my husband.
That's the first thing my mom would say coming in there. It's like, why is it so dark? You're
So
studying.
same.
Turn some lights on.
If we can't score some crystal, we're dead.
Huh?
What?
If you don't turn down the fucking music,
Is that come back? Crystal?
That conversation went sideways.
Anthony.
That jumped up a notch.
Pediatric hospital is such a
You know, I thought
no.
weed maybe.
Luna, there is
Oh, what the?
fingerprints all over the brake front. I want this place to sparkle.
It looks great. Jesus.
She's usually very good from Poland.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Bad boys.
Like the
bad
cop
boys.
would be calling this asshole sir if the fucking cameras weren't around. I saw this one anyway.
So then why don't you call Tony so you can call Junior and see if we can change a fucking channel?
Get that, will you, babe?
That's hilarious.
Hey, how you doing?
Don't sell these kids
Matt.
methany.
Yeah, crystal.
Like, are they talking about
We're
ADHD
just
medicine,
gonna
like meth,
sell it.
like antimethamphetamine, or like meth?
Who knows? We'll find out.
So what do you want, Meadow?
I want a cop.
Huh?
Yeah, you got money?
You ain't giving them shit.
Why not?
How about for starters, your father will put a bullet in my
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since when do you take speed anyway?
Oh.
She doesn't. I needed to study for exams.
Adderall, maybe
Forget
speed.
about it. No
I
fucking
mean,
way.
most of the time.
Oh God, no! Don't make eyes at each other. God, gross.
Just thought I'd ask you before we went down to Jefferson Avenue.
Those Moulignons will rob you, rape you, and leave you on the side of the road.
Racism.
What do you say?
What do you say?
Moulion?
Yeah. Moolies. Black folks.
Bro, why you hitting on high schoolers?
Because he's gross. You watch enough Italian movies, man. You gotta pick up on it.
You can't let her go down to Jefferson Ave. They'll sell her Ajax.
What's Ajax?
Isn't it better if she
cleaning
gets it from you with all that poison that's floating around?
Yeah, she ain't wrong.
Oh shit. Okay.
But then what? You sell it like?
I mean, either she gets the safe stuff or she gets the
That's
bad
a
stuff.
Tough situation, yeah.
You watching that Angel shit again?
I'm sure Tony will hear that argument.
Whatever happened with the Jew at the motel?
We reached out to him. He wasn't receptive. They're going back.
Damn, he still said no?
Want me to leave?
No problem. Just looking for my nurse's pin.
Is she a real Is she a real nurse? Or is she a porn star nurse?
No, sweetheart, I have not been out of this bed all
Oh
day.
no! Oh, he hired somebody. Oh, oh.
Sorry, I just need to check some vitals.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let me just check his.
Is she real?
Not real.
Damn.
Tony, leave. Like, do
Tony
you,
set this up.
So do you
Yeah.
need to be here?
Oh!
I seem to be having a problem here. Do you mind if I borrow one of your gowns?
It's just like every dude's like porn fantasy.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's a private party.
It's a private party.
Oh! Oh!
I'm not on.
Oh!
I got you, you prick. You should have seen your face.
Hey, who the hell is this?
Can you imagine getting kicked out of a hospital for having a fuck?
Yeah.
That was nice of you to have a party for your friend.
Yeah.
You're a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I'd have to know more about his condition.
I told you about his condition. He's got cancer. It's in the intestines.
What? Oh.
There was a tumor, and they took it out. And it's recurred.
They're not operating?
Well, it's next to something vital.
Oh.
You see?
You're angry. Who with?
Let me tell you something. This man has had chemo every day for 3 fucking weeks. And he still has every last hair on his head. So don't tell me about how it sounds, because you don't know him. And you don't know me, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The tree in the painting, write it out, you said? There's nothing in that picture to indicate that.
I knew that was a fucking scam. I knew that painting was a fucking scam.
You remember your dream? The ducks?
Oh, yeah.
It took on another meaning.
Trees, ducks, what the fuck are you, Ranger Rick? Fuck you!
Jesus.
This is the anger. What's the title?
Denial, anger,
Acceptance.
First one, denial.
Anger, acceptance.
Next time he comes back.
Yeah, I thought those therapy scenes were from like one episode, and I was like, oh, it's in the pilot. But I guess we're gonna get them like throughout the show.
Yeah.
If anyone ever finds out you got this from me,
You actually got.
look at me. I know you and me don't always get along, but I don't think
She
you
was
wanna
not
see
gonna
me
go to
dead.
Jefferson Avenue.
I gotta go hunt her. You're the best.
I just don't want to see you get poisoned. Your father ever finds out.
Oh, motherfucker.
God, doesn't anyone ever knock? Tell Brendan the hunter would rather die than go out with him.
Christopher, you keep that asshole away from that child, you understand me?
See, I just wear shoes all up and through the house, huh?
Right.
Shoes on the bed.
Yeah.
Shoes in the toilet.
The guy offers us 2 tickets to the Caribbean out of pure friendship for me. You won't take them because they're tainted. But for some snob-ass party, it's all right. I take his money to clean his toilets.
You're not cleaning his toilets, you're a chef.
Good. So you don't mind that he fronts me some money for a new place because he offered.
That's again something different, but still.
Don't tell me that you took money from Tony Soprano.
How is it different?
It is so different.
You're doing a job right now.
To have that man as a partner, trust me, Auntie, that would be insane.
It's like going to happen.
Listen to her.
Because you wonder why he offered it too, like.
Because they're friends. I mean, they are friends,
Yeah,
but also
they
like
are, but still.
eventually Tony's gonna need to put something somewhere.
Yeah.
I had to put something in the freezer. Don't ask.
You like the food? Who knows? I
good.
was so
Carmela?
busy schmoozing I barely had a bite.
Very, very
Show me.
early 2000s, late 90s.
Uh-oh. Get your ass
The
over
same
here.
gesture. She did that to the other.
Yeah, because she's the help.
Yeah.
You know, like they're friends, but you can't.
Yeah.
There you go. Now she's like, we are cleaning their toilets.
Shut up. Get in there.
Close the truck.
I'll close the truck too. Oh!
What happened? Who got shot?
Ariel got put in the trunk. No one got shot.
Yeah.
You're a fucking great cook, Auntie.
Reminds me of what I lost. It was like losing a limb. Sometimes I lay in
Alright,
bed
stop
and
pussy. I am sick of hearing about your fucking restaurant. Shut up about it, you the present fucking jerk.
Oh!
know about it.
No, no, no.
Yeah, food fight.
Oh no! Oh no!
Come on.
Yeah, I want to do a food fight for real.
See what you get? You got it.
That's actually nice. Meanwhile,
Sophie, Ariel, do you agree?
I mean, yeah.
All this because you won't say yes to a divorce?
It's not that simple. Why not?
what's the moral of the story here?
Don't beat your wife.
What do I
let's see.
get, huh?
Maybe that's not
You
even
work for
happening.
nothing? I don't think so. She wants to go to Israel, I send her. I feed her, I clothe, I put a roof over her head, I spend a fortune. I worked for a father for 20 years and put up with his abuse. I should walk away without a nickel?
No fair? Fair?
Yeah.
Don't kill him.
Romeo!
Ow!
What is that?
A mallet.
If we don't kill this prick, we should put him to work.
What work?
He said we need this guy on the team, bro.
Times are wasted.
Wait, who?
Irina?
Irina.
Random girl?
You know, you keep some girls around.
Tony, this thing isn't working out the way we hoped.
I'm coming down.
Can't even get like
I'll be like,
two
you know,
strokes.
yeah, you know, like give me like 10 minutes, bro.
You just got in here.
Hey, I know, but I gotta go.
Bro,
What are you seeing here?
He just sees depression in every portrait now. Empty chairs.
Oh, and the sad.
What's that painting mean to you?
Nothing. It just reminds me of David Hockey.
I like this show.
yeah. Do you know who David Hockey is?
No, but I like that it's like he's this gruff dude and he's seeing like these artworks and feeling something and be like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah.
Fucking emotions? Who put the emotions in the painting? And it's like, no one, dude.
You know it's a trick. It's a trick.
This is how they get you.
You know, most guys I know would be happy to get rid of their wife.
He brought the boss out of in his bathrobe.
So they never mentioned anything him abusing his wife. What the dad was?
The dad did.
Oh, okay.
You kill me, and a dark cloud goes over Shlomo's house. Either way, there'll be no get unless restitution is made.
He's holding out.
Damn, he
You
knows
would let me
his
kill
word.
you, wouldn't you, you sick fuck?
900 Jews held their own against 15,000 Roman soldiers. They chose death before enslavement. And the Romans, where are they now?
You're looking at him, asshole.
You wish. Bro, homie's over here like doing mob work and having a lunch break.
In his robe.
I mean, homie's eating a sandwich.
I'm here with my non-shellfish eating friend, and I gotta tell you something. I'm tapped out. This guy won't listen to reason.
The dog.
Is that dog? Yeah.
This guy's willing to go down with the ship like no man I've ever seen.
Maybe he's willing to go to the world to come, but if he's stuck here on this earth, I know one thing, that No man wants.
I was gonna say it.
Yeah.
Say what?
Cut his dick off.
Yeah. So whoa.
That's a fucking brilliant idea.
Like, you know, if you want to, you know.
Oh my god.
Finish his bris.
Oh my
Oh no.
I was wondering, like, you could maim him. You know, if he's
Bolt cutters from out of the
willing to
truck.
die.
Oh no.
Do you know how easy I bet bolt cutters go through a dick?
I'm not willing to live on this
I'm not.
planet
Yeah,
without my
I'll
penis.
get you whatever you want.
Yeah, I need my penis.
Cynthia Ricci said, "Oh, I just love those little rice balls, like she never had arancine before. It just meant so much to me, just having you here. You know, just made it so much fun for me."
Whatever, you had the help.
I never wanted to tell you this. It happened so long ago. You and Tony, you weren't even married.
Whoa!
It's probably silly for me to even bring
Yeah,
it
why are you
up.
bringing it up? What?
You know what?
You and Tony were on the outs. He called me.
He did?
I thought he fucked with Artie.
Carmelo, I slept with them.
Well,
Really, it wasn't for me. Carmelo, what I'm trying to say
Deep.
is stop worrying about me. I mean, we both made our choices. I'm fine
This
with
was
mine.
not needed.
She about to whoop your
Did
ass.
she just say that just to be catty? Or
Yeah.
like,
Just to kind of put it into
Caddy? Why is that
place.
for Caddy?
because she disrespected her last night.
Yeah, and she was like, I'm gonna get her back.
And she was like, it wasn't for me. But good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Which is,
like, it's not for me.
That's like
but
2
good for
slaps.
you. Yeah.
One's like, I fucked your man. Also, I
very
don't understand how you fuck him.
passive-aggressiveness.
What's going on?
And also, they weren't on a break. They were on the outs, whatever that means.
Does Artie Bucco know this?
You scared him.
Who knows? They might not even be together at that point.
But it was business that brought him around. Split the difference. I gave him 15%. Gives my daughter the divorce.
Yeah, work with me, Shimano.
Yes. For your considerable trouble. As the Talmud says.
I don't give a shit what he says. You want to give your son-in-law 15% of the motel? You go ahead. It comes out of your end.
My son was right.
Yeah, duh.
Mud.
You hired him for that specific.
I created a living golem.
You shouldn't have fucked with the mob.
The fuck out of here.
Create a golem.
I take that asshole
There
son
was
of
a-
yours and shove him up your ass. Shut up.
You saved 10% by doing this, so it's fine.
Bro's crazy. He made a deal with the mob and it was like, I found a way to get a deal, so you guys are good.
Like, did you really think it'd be that simple, dude?
Like, the reason you got a deal because what they did.
I love how we're on the mob side here.
I mean, it's just crazy.
Come on.
You made a deal with
You
the
made a
mob and
deal.
then you're like,
Yeah.
why y'all being assholes?
Yeah,
good
that
news.
is dumb on their
We're in
part.
the motel business. How do you like that?
He's like about to die, man.
Yeah.
This is pretty sad, man.
God. It's just the acceptance.
He was like a big important member of the fam too.
I mean, he was also keeping him and his uncle from fighting.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
if he's gone,
Poor Jackie.
Junior's.
these two were on the heads.
Yeah.
Poor Jackie.
Good, here's his reasons.
This Christopher Moltisanti, him and his little friend, they're slapping me in the face. I just let him and his Filoni kid piss on me in public.
Maybe Christopher could use a little talking to. The other one,
He could go.
Yeah.
Filoni?
Oh, okay.
Brandon.
I don't know.
He's dead.
He gone.
Very simple. She said, I don't know.
You got a lot of sense for an old gal.
No. I'm a babbling idiot.
It's just him and that fucking cancer. Somebody called me a Frankenstein today.
Really?
This is Cedar. I'm doing business with. They got their beliefs, you know. They're not afraid of death.
Maybe they have the belief because they are afraid.
I'm not afraid of death. But
Not
Jack,
always a reason for death,
Cedar's
Tony.
beautiful man. Just wither away to nothing.
You envy the Hasids and their beliefs?
All this shit's for nothing.
Do you feel like
This is
Frankenstein?
rough stuff.
Yeah.
Lacking humanity?
Did threaten to cut a man's dick off a couple of days ago and I thought that was pretty funny, so.
Oh,
Whoa.
Russians.
Didn't he pop a Russian at the beginning of the season?
Meadow wanted the crystal. If I didn't
Oh,
get it,
yeah.
the shooter went to
Camilla.
Madison Avenue.
God, no life in his eyes. He's shooting you.
No.
Listen to me.
Oh, this is Junior.
I was trying to save her.
Oh.
Oh, Junior's dirt ball. Shit his pants.
Did he shoot his parents?
Yeah, homie said PU. I mean,
And then just left him there. I mean, makes sense.
we're on meth, baby. Jazz hands at the Christian concert.
Why would you be on that drug specifically?
Nice.
Is she sweating because she's on meth?
They both sweating.
So maybe it is the myth.
Hey. Finding some beauty in the moment. There you go, Tony.
You're dead.
How many is he getting?
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, he's done.
Really?
Cooked.
Hijack. Bye, Jack.
Who? The uncle?
Junior, yeah. Junior did it
yeah.
to both of them. Said Christopher needed a talking to. That was the Russians.
Yeah.
That's why the mom was like, the other one.
The other one.
Yeah, why? I mean, he was a creeper anyways.
Good for you, Tony.
Right? Well, now Brendan's sleeping all through the night.
I'm glad to see him smiling. Ooh, what an episode.
I'm curious about more of Sopranos. Because, like, it's
just about life.
But I mean, it's dropping you, like, it's being like, hey, here's a little bit of philosophy, here's some emotional stuff, here's some religious stuff. Like, oh, so guys are getting shot. It's just one of those shows to secretly get gruff dudes to, like, come to terms with their own emotions, but people watch it and they're just like, Sopranos, people die, and that shit's cool.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a big fan of Sopranos.
Obviously written by, like, a Harvard dude. Like, this shit is, like, borderline heavy-handed writing. I'm loving it, but it's the type of shit that I feel like probably went over some motherfuckers' head. Sopranos was trying to get me to feel something. That's what I think. At least,
Oh, it's good. It definitely has
therapy
a notion like it's just going to be crime stuff, but it's definitely seeped into it. Like that is the backdrop and the backbone.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we know what the mob is, and we can get mad at people for being like, why would you go back on a deal with the mob?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's stupid on you. You made the deal in the first place, then it's dumb on you to go back on it.
Yeah.
Don't make a deal with the mob, obviously, in the first place. But if you,
I mean, it's
But
like,
even if you didn't know it was a mob, you ask somebody to threaten someone to to do the divorce. You don't go back on that. If you hired a hitman, you pay whatever.
yeah,
you
it's
pay
weird hubris.
afterward.
It's like it's like if you knew somebody who, like, dressed in all red and went to, like, a Crip neighborhood talking shit, you'd be like, yeah, and you got beat up and fucked up. Like, I wouldn't be. I know they did a crime to you, but I'm not really mad at them. You went over there fucking with shit that you probably shouldn't have been fucking with.
You're kind of aware of.
You should be semi-aware of that. And homie's like asking Tony questions. I'm like, oh, you go threaten this guy for me? And then he's like, I found a way to get a deal. And it's like, what the
And then he's
fuck were you thinking? You thought you were gonna get a discount? Like,
and he was like, oh, you are mud. Excuse me? Like,
Right.
what? You just, like, didn't think it was before? But, yeah.
and I think his son was right, because his son probably knows how his dad is. He's like, he's gonna try to get a fucking discount
Yeah,
over here with
yeah,
the mob,
yeah, yeah.
but he's gotta get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did they threaten to cut off the dick, and then he was like, I'll do 15%.
I will do the divorce, and I think
Yeah, he said he'll do
meant-
the divorce, but instead of asking, he was like, hey, instead of paying the mobsters 25%, I'll take 15%. And then
Yeah.
I'll stop.
And he was gonna undercut the deal
Yeah.
with Tony. Was like, no, that comes off of yours.
Absolutely not.
You're not gonna be like, oh, now you take 10%.
Right? He's like, oh, so I found a way to meet halfway. And he's like, okay, what does that got to do with me? It's just, it's like hubris. It's
either
really
way-
crazy that you thought that was going to work.
I mean, either way, he ended up saving 10%. Instead of giving 50%, now he has to give away 40%.
What is a unibrow guy's name from White Lotus?
Christopher.
Christopher
and,
Malton.
and his buddy Brendan. I'm gonna miss their little scenes together. They were
a couple of fun boys.
goofy little duo. Yeah, they were like the younger side, you know, where we have
Yeah.
Polly in them. They're
Yeah.
a fun, like, older gen type to roll around with. But I don't know. He needs someone to riff off. Christopher, I feel like needs someone to
He'll
riff off.
probably find somebody. But we were talking about this before about, like, how, like, yeah, they're not going to follow the rules. You guys are in a very heavily rule-based society that also is about
But
not
it's a
following
different thing.
rules.
They don't follow the rules anymore. Like, ever since you did Mob Life, the day one, they were like,
Day
they don't
one.
follow the rules
Yeah.
anymore.
Listen,
like the old days.
Adam and Eve existed. They ate an apple and they broke the rules, and then their kids murdered each other.
Yep,
So, like,
yep.
day
don't
one,
follow the rules.
these kids nowadays are out here killing each other.
God
Yeah.
said it first,
But it's
apparently.
different for Christopher, right? Like, he's a nephew.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna
Yeah.
happen to really him. So his
He's
buddy
protected.
Brandon was playing with the fire. Like,
Yup.
especially when Christopher told him with the hijacking, like, don't do it. And he went, like, you don't have that shield that Christopher does. Like, he can do bad rule, he will get, like, something, but he's not gonna get
Christopher
killed.
shit his
clearly.
pants. I can imagine getting so scared for my life that I'd shit my
Right.
pants, and then I'd fall back on it, and it just like, like, what would you do if you were him? And you're just like, well,
I'd be making
like,
irrational
Uber home,
decisions.
like,
I'm by the water. I guess I'll just get in here and kind of touchy button. And
your hands are still tied behind your back.
Yeah, I was making that angry face at Serge a second ago because this is like a small plot point in one of the many gangster movies we'll watch where somebody who like isn't affiliated has a friend who like is affiliated. And it's like, well, you know, we can't touch you, but we can touch your friend.
That's like I feel like a lot of movies.
I mean, it's also like it's you know, it's an incentive to get your shit together. It's just I like it because you can't keep fucking with Junior for Junior not to do something. You know what I mean? He's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I literally have to do something. And then just the casuality, that's not even a word, of which he's like, well, what about his friend? His friend? I don't know.
Nah.
And then in that moment, it was decided that Brendan was going to die. Like, all she said was, I don't know about him.
Yeah, like he could, whatever.
They didn't say kill him. They didn't say whack him. They didn't say we got to get him.
Didn't make a strong impression ever.
Literally don't care.
Yeah, right?
So what do we feel about Tony keeps seeing paintings and just keeps seeing emotions?
I
like,
love it.
You know, art is subjective and you see what you see. So that he sees that is telling about his current mental state. I mean, aside from just being in denial about Jackie's impending death, I think in his life right now, he's reached this sort of Zen state where he is being introspective for the first time. I mean, doing the therapy is probably part of what has sparked that.
Yeah.
And so I think, like you said, it's interesting to see someone like discover what art does, like when an art piece actually touches you, but like not knowing that that's what it's doing, and you're just like, fuck the government, they're trying to put this shit on the walls and they make us think that we're lonely. Like, what?
What is like, whoa.
That was extreme.
Yeah.
In Tony's defense, because I even noticed when I go to like talk to my therapist and stuff, like all the art and everything, I always feel like everything is purposely put out there.
Yeah.
To like test you so they know how to like read you and diagnose you.
I feel like that being a thing that you think is enough for them to read and diagnose you.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
They're just like, do you think we purposely put these pictures up here to make you feel
why do you
to decorate the space?
The better thing to do would be like, if they mention that, they say, I just bought those off of Amazon. Because anyone that is reading into that was probably like thinking too much about the
like
right?
as a therapist, like they're supposed to analyze you. So like you as someone who's going in, you're trying to think what they're thinking, right?
But only if you bring it up.
Are you trying to be defensive with your therapist?
So,
No.
No. I mean, I think I understand what you're saying, but I think in that case, in Tony's case, like you seeing the paintings, but therapist doesn't really know unless you say something about it, and then the therapist can be like, "So what did you see in those paintings?" Like they don't ever ask. It's like, "Did you see that painting in the hallway? What did you invite?"
And they're trying to like I what I'm thinking is like they're trying to like get you in that mindset or like hypnotism with the shit with it, or like make you feel something so you can talk more. I don't know.
I mean, maybe. I mean,
but there's gotta be some psychology behind the purpose why
they don't put paintings of fires up.
Yeah.
What I do love about this is that Tony was like, it's one of those fucking Rorschachs, right? Like you want me to look at it and tell you what I see and what I feel. And for him, it ended up being that he did look at it and say what because when he said the tree was rotting out, I was like, let me go see this tree.
And there's no tree
looks like
out.
a regular tree to me. It's like, Tony, bro, like that shit.
I think it does, like,
it's in
therapist's office lends itself to a specific type of portraits because, you don't want anything obscene or like nudity or obnoxious. It's got to be somewhat like just droll or calm,
like a meditative thing. I think most of the painting in
nature, there
is a lot of psychology behind, like even the colors, right? Like what colors they put in when you're in a restaurant versus all that. So I think most of the time when I go to therapist sessions, they're just like calm paintings. Yeah. Like it's not really bringing anything out. So for Tony to bring that out, I was like, oh wow, okay, let's talk about this.
And like for early TV too, like I'm not saying we've lived through a lot of peak TV, so I'm not saying that this is like a trope or anything. I'm just saying that like what I like about this show is that like I do like its heavy-handedness because this was one of the first times that something like this came around. Like this would be something we'd be talking about in like fucking film school, or like, well, it was called denial, anger, and acceptance. And every time he goes to the therapist's office, he experiences one of those things, except for he doesn't go the last time. We just see him. Oh, no, he does. When we see him accept it. Yeah. But it's like, this is some shit that if it was on TV nowadays would be a little heavy-handed because TV's been treating us with things like this for so long. But I think this was like kind of masterfully done. There's probably layers that we're even missing, but it's like, because it's a gangster show, I feel like it does have to be on top.
And
like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck the subtlety. Let's just put it there.
Like, obviously, he's doing very immoral things.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel bad about those things. He's not talking to her about those things. It's more of like relatable things that we all can understand too. So like, I don't know. You're going through your life, like Dexter. People would watch that. Oh, he has this dark passenger. It was saying like we all have a dark passenger. Like we all have a bad side of ourselves that we try to like shove down or like not talk to or engage with. Whereas this is like, I don't know. We have this part of ourselves that's like, no, I'm good. I'm okay with that. But then there are certain aspects of humanity that can come out in therapy.
He compartmentalizes very well.
Like
and I do see how
his wife, like the Gumar, another Gumar.
That was one of them girl. It's I think it's like I see that Tony Soprano is probably one of the first anti-heroes because like I already enjoy him. I'm gonna love him, and I guarantee by the end of the show he's probably gonna have done some super immoral shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean his whole entire family is racist enough.
Like they casually just showed him with that girl like it was nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just figure out what monsters do though.
They cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was just going back to like it was interesting. Carmilla's not her name, right? Like
Carmilla's no, Artie Bucco's wife is Natalie.
Charmaine.
Charmaine. Oh, I don't know why I have Carmilla. Her to bring the story up.
Petty.
Just saying like.
It
You're not that
me.
better than me. Like,
tried to
I
take it down
had
a
what
peg.
you have, and it was just okay. It wasn't for me.
He know Artie.
Good for you.
She had to clap back because.
Can I tell you how I interpret this scene?
Yeah.
So like, I thought that she was being really
Carmella,
Tony's wife, trying to be overly nice to her because she's coming up from a big, like, nice house and everything. She saw like the suffering she's going through.
Yeah, she feels bad for her.
She feels bad for her. So it's like what I thought is like she's trying to be overly nice and trying to do so much because she feels bad. Where she's trying to say, hey, listen, don't feel bad for me for so much. Like I'm okay. I don't think she was like trying to take a jab.
Yeah, but if I was gonna tell you I'm okay, I'd
why else?
Why you gotta bring up?
Why would you randomly bring that up?
Taking jab at it. It's just saying like I am doing okay than you, but doing a passive.
But I think she wants to let her know. Don't feel guilty about me because like I did this. Like now,
but passive aggressiveness.
Yeah,
like he's saying that
she knows. All right, she knows Carmella. She knows Carmella for a while. She knows that knowing this is going to make her upset. They've been friends. They have Artie Bucco's been Tony's homie for a long time. So her telling her that she knows is going to make her upset. Like this is she's like, this is a fuck you. It's a subtle. Well, it's not even that subtle, but this is a fuck you to her. This is some fucking emotional damage shit that women be doing to each other.
You could argue Carmella maybe didn't mean to come off this way to her, but because of what Artie was telling Charmaine before about how now he's got me cleaning toilets
and this move
and this move that was what clinched it. And so coupled that with this conversation today, she felt like she had to clap back. It probably came out of nowhere for Carmella. Carmella probably wasn't even trying to give that off, but I don't know. And I don't know because
it's crazy. They're friends, but their income inequality is so crazy, and also like Tony's a part of the reason why he's fucking not doing.
But didn't Carmella not want them there? Like Tony was the one that place.
I can't remember.
Or was it Tony that didn't want them there?
No, I don't recall, but I do remember Carmella doing this to the. They showed her doing this to the cleaning lady, just to show you that like Carmella views them as the help while they're there, like helping out. You know what I mean? Like even if I was a rich asshole who treated my butler kind of shitty, and I had friends that needed to come up and I asked them to come work in my house, I wouldn't try to treat them like the butler. But she's probably not thinking about that. To her, she's like, you here serving my party, default, you fucking help. I don't even think about that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So she just hit her with this, and she's like, okay, that's disrespectful. And I also don't like their family and like just the way that they've been moving and shit.
No other reason to bring up I fucked your husband for no reason.
And it wasn't for me. That's the because she could have been like, I fucked your husband, and honey, it was so good. I see why you're with him, but she said it wasn't for me really. Like, I'm glad you like it. Some people like spaghetti like that. I don't like my spaghetti like
it's
that.
It's not for me, but good for you.
That's that's the type of shit you be laying in bed.
Like, okay, you're not taking us like don't be worried about me. Don't see him as a threat.
They don't see him as a threat.
No, her as a threat.
Why bring it up then?
Well, because she's trying to get her conscience cleared.
It happened such a long time ago. Why bring your conscience clear now?
Because they're trying to get closer to friends. She says like, I know we haven't talked enough. I brought you a present. We're trying to rehab the friendship.
And then he said like, it wasn't for me, but good for you.
Yeah, so don't see him as a threat. I'm not going to come after your man.
She walked away.
Yeah, she also walked away before she said anything else.
I think she's trying to like they're trying to become friends, so they're trying to get the straight clean to become friends.
I can see that, but it may have been, but there's other things that were happening, and this happened such a long time ago, and they're already friends. And Carmilla,
they're trying to re-engage because she brought him present. She's like, you don't have to do that because we haven't been friends.
Carmilla didn't know that happened. She didn't need to bring that up at all. I don't think Carmilla was even thinking that she's a threat at all. So just to even like bring that up, it didn't need it to be brought up. Like, if I'm trying to be really good friends with you and something happened ages ago, I don't need to bring that up.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
This
now,
setting or situation. There was no energy of like needing to clear the air.
It was like girl talking, they're like drinking and like, ooh, like, okay, I need to come clean about something. I'm like, all right, maybe then. But this was like, you know what? I think now's the time that I drop my little, it's like farting in a room and walking away.
It also shows why she might have more disdain towards Tony, because she's always dissuading Artie from working with him on a partner level because she knows that he's with the mob, but she's also fucked him before, and it's like, no.
Which is crazy that Artie doesn't see it. I think Artie does. I mean, I don't think Artie's dumb at all. You know what I mean? Because they like what they think you mobbed up, and Artie's like, it's a shame what happened to my place. If only I had a friend with money
I think he knows he did it.
Help me out.
But he's even like, can you believe they said arson? Like, some part of him is just dumb, I think, too, the ignorant. Or
I think he's playing that shit till he gets his dollars, dog.
Like, you got to convince yourself of that, I guess. Like, he's not with the mob. He's a good guy.
Yeah. I know his name's Soprano, but I'm not fucking
he wants to
racist.
help
What the
out.
fuck,
No
bro?
one else is lending a hand.
He just has a bunch of friends and a bunch of different businesses and a really nice house for a guy who works in waste management. We went to school together, actually. It's crazy that he does waste management and I have a very fancy restaurant, but I don't live in the kind of house he lives in. I guess I'm bad with my money.
Guess I was in the
I mean, waste management is good money, though.
I mean,
if you own a waste management company, you're going to make a god money. Everybody needs to take out their trash.
Apparently, that's what we learned from John Wick. But, well, on that note, guys, we're going to jump into the next episode. You can binge watch that now on our website, thenormies.com, and we'll see you later. Bye.